We're gonna take the door panel off. You got one clip here. You can pick that out. Or a flathead, if that's the case. It's got a Phillips screwdriver in there. Pull this clip out. There you go. And you got one right here. The flathead works really well. So there's another screw in here. There you go. And then now we get to use this tool. We got a rubber seal. You can either go, usually like to pull it, go underneath it. And the seal is stuck to the door panel itself. You need to carefully pull this cover off, or as we would say, carefully break it. If you snap around the edges of it, it will pop out. Depending on how old your car is, you will damage it. More than likely it'll break because it's so old and brittle, but I might be able to, aha, I saved it. There's little clips right here that hold it. So if you can get it out without breaking it, it requires to remove this window switch as well. You can get behind here. It's on a clip system, so it will be the little clips right here and one in the back. Car is just old, so glass is just gonna break. You unclip that clip there. There's one in here. I can't get to it by hand, so you use a screwdriver to push on the tab and just pull it out. And there you go, your master switch. Okay, there's now another screw in here, and the big one right here, that connects to the door panels. Pull that screw out. It's just another big screw like the one that went in here. And now, finally, door panel will come out. You want to slide the door panel upwards like this, and then slide back. And don't forget to unplug the, oh hell, everything's already unplugged, even the light itself. Usually this light right here, you have to unplug it. But there's the door panel. These are the clips. Some might break, some might stay in here. Just depends on how old the car is and how brittle it is. I'm gonna put on my handy dandy makeshift table. That's part one of pulling the door panel off. Speaker just, it's got 4 little rubber plastic tabs that just suck into the door frame. So coming up by hand, you probably stick a little screwdriver underneath it to give it to pry it, not to break it. But just a little clip right here and an unplug right here. And then this goes right over it and clips in. There's your speaker. Some cars will have it, some won't. This Baja we're working on has it. I forgot to mention what car we're working on. This car right here. And if you want to know how to take the mirror off, obviously you have to go through taking the door panel off first, taking the speaker out second, and then the mirror is held on by 3 number 8 Phillips screws, and 2 of them have little black plugs. So what you want to do is pull these black plugs out. You can use a flathead. or you can use a pick, depending on which one works best. Today the pick's working, so. And screwdriver might not be able to take it out because it's probably got dirt and debris built into it, which looks like it's not going to come out friendly. You're gonna strip it. I don't recommend stripping it. Better off running to my makeshift toolbox. It's a number 8. And two screws in here. Easier to take these out without damaging the, and then you can use your magnetic tip screwdriver to pull it out if you can. We have one more screw. It's from the outer side. You unplug it right here, hooks up to the mirror. You got one pin right here. All right, we got one more screw. If you remove this rubber piece here, there's one hiding underneath it. And usually best to take all the screws off and leave this plugged in, so in case the mirror drops, this will hold it in place. But since I've done all of it, and if you just wiggle it, the mirror will come out. That's how you take the mirror off. Now for the fun part. We have to get to the lock cylinder because I replaced this door. I replaced this door on the car, and I need to replace that so I can get in and out of the car. So you gotta remove this plastic. But in order to remove this plastic, you might have to take some more stuff off, like this, not to ruin the plastic. Some of you guys have bought the car and someone's already ruined the plastic. If it's good, I recommend keeping it. Just stick a clip remover underneath here. This thing will come off. Heh, we didn't even break it. It survived. All right. Need a flashlight to see in here. I gotta remove this green tab out of the way. And pull this pin out of the way. Got 110 right here. I need to take out. So you get 10 in here. Can you see what I'm doing? Well, this door is damaged, so it might be a little difficult to get this out. There's 110. Now that we get the second 10 out, there's 2 ways of doing it. You got the plug right here for the. Let's pull this plug out of the way. Today I haven't broke a single clip yet. You unplug that. This goes to the actual motor that rolls the window up and down, and it's got 2 leads in there. You can do it 2 ways. Easiest way is grab your battery. Need some juice, so you got DeWalt, Makita, they're all the same pretty much on the batteries. You need some wire. I got two wires. Cut them. I got it. Nope, no clip remover yet. Strip both ends of this on the wires. You fold one side like that, and you stick it in the battery. Usually the ends are the positives. I'm gonna stick one more in here. And now you got a battery you can hook up to your window regulator. Well, that's going up, so you just gotta swap the polarity. And the window will go down. Make sure you don't got nothing in the glass, because it'll fall. But, and that's how you lower the window down. But I still don't have access to the door handle. So what we gotta do is we gotta take the actual glass out of the door to get to that one bolt that we need to get to. So we're gonna go back up on the glass to the point where we can see the number 10 bolt. Too much. Make sure these don't touch. It will cause some spark, but it won't damage anything. But see these number 10s right here? These hold the glass. Get 10 on the gun. And remove if I can see it. I need to bring it down some more. There's one here. It's a 10 nut. And there's one 10 nut over here. I need to bring this window down just a little bit more. That's too much. And I don't know if you can see it, there's a 10 bolt right here. They're both nuts. This thing will come off. You might have to lift this up to get the window to come out, and then the window will supposed to want to come out. You got these two 10s right here that might be holding it. So you might want to pull these out. And then let's see if this glass will come out. It likes its home, but see what's holding it. The holdup is these tracks, so pulling it out might be a little rough. Now, the bolt that I'm looking to get is this number 10 in here. I have to drop this rail on this side. There's one here. There's one here. There's a 12 here and a 12 here that holds the tracks together. And at this point, you're probably wondering what a mess I've created. Probably is a mess. And you're wondering how I'm gonna put it all back together. Need to drop some more 12s. You could pull it out. There's a track system that the glass bolts up to. You have to remove that to get to that 10 that holds that lock cylinder in place. I purposely don't need this, so I'm gonna throw this away because I have one on that car. And the 10. What I've been waiting for. There's your lock cylinder. There's number 10 that holds it. But in order to get to that 10, you gotta pull the glass out and pull the track out on this side to get to this 10. You probably, no you can't. I'd say probably sneak underneath all that, but you might, yeah, you'd have to be a really tiny person to get to that. So I've got this out. I got everything out that I need. Now I have to do the same to that door to put it all back together.